Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Mohammad Qasim here, your English language teacher, and we are studying Cambridge IGCSE English as second language right now. As I have discussed so many things with you about review writing, that is a part of your paper 1. In the writing section in exercise 3, you can have a review writing prompt that is for 15 marks, and we have discussed so many things about its language, structure, format. If you have not watched all those videos, I would say just go back and watch first those videos and then see this one, because in this video I'm going to discuss with you a sample question paper, like a sample question from past papers. And this question that I have chosen here, it's from May June 2024 and the variant 1. So here in the question, it asks you, you recently bought a copy of a new magazine which is aimed at teenagers. You decide to review the magazine and you will post the review on your school website. Here are some comments about the magazine from your friends. As you know that in exercise 6 of your writing section of paper 1, you will always have some sort of writing task, and for that writing task you will also be given 4 comments from your friends, other customers, blah blah blah. So there must be some comments. So the comments are there to help you get some ideas about the product or service, and you also have to develop your own ideas. So the 4 comments are, it's quite expensive, so you can get 1 point from this. I would prefer longer articles. Another point that you can get, when it says, when one's comments say that I would prefer rather longer articles, it means that this magazine has comparatively shorter articles. So you get a point to add in your review. And there are some interesting topics, like the magazine is aimed at teenagers, so the teenagers comments are that some articles are interesting in the magazine. That means it contains some interesting articles, not all of them. I love the photos is the 4th comment, that gives you an idea that this magazine also contains some images, visual images. Now write a review of the new magazine. The comments above may give you some ideas, and you should also use some ideas of your own. So you can get ideas from these 4 comments and you can include those points as well in your writing task. But you should also develop your own ideas. Simply just copying the comments and pasting and listing them in your review would not be good for your exam. Okay, so you should, if you take some points from these comments, you should develop them properly with examples and details. Okay, and the word limit is between, you have to write between 120 to 160 words. It is very short as compared, it is shorter as compared to Cambridge IGCSE English as first language and O-level English 1123. You will receive up to 6 marks for the content of your review and up to 9 marks for the language used. So here is the division between your marks. 6 marks are there for the content, and content mean the ideas, the points you will discuss, and of course the comments are also there to help you develop your content. And the 9 marks are there for the language used. By language we mean grammar, spelling, punctuation, also the structure and how you arrange, how you sequence your ideas, and also the cohesion and coherence. All right, here is now the sample response. You can use any of this of all these structures. One of them is beginning with introduction, then giving positive, then negative aspects, and then conclusion. In the next video, I will share with you certain words, phrases, like paragraph starters, that you can begin your positive aspects paragraph and your negative aspects paragraph. I recently bought the first issue of Teen Pulse, a new magazine aimed at teenagers, and I was immediately curious to see whether it offered anything different. The layout is colorful and modern, which gives a great first impression and encourages readers to explore further. One of the magazine's strongest features is the range of interesting topics it covers. from lifestyle advice to stories about real teenagers. So the titles or the content, the nature of articles, the topic covered were not discussed in the given comments. This is the ideas that the candidate is creating by its own. The content feels relevant to our age group. The photos are another highlight. They are bright, creative, and help bring each topic to life, making the magazine enjoyable to look through. So, the point that was made there about photos, this candidate has properly developed this point by explaining that photos are creative, they help bring each topic to life, making the magazine enjoyable to look through. However, there are a few weaknesses that need attention. This is a good paragraph starter, for mentioning the areas that are weak or the things that need improvement. Many of the articles are too short, so they end abruptly just when they become engaging. On top of that, the magazine is quite expensive, which might stop some teenagers from buying it regularly. Then you bring the conclusion. Overall, despite these issues, there can be other phrases as well that you can begin your last paragraph with for review. I will share with you all these PDFs and notes, especially when you join our online classes. We provide all this stuff to our students. Overall, despite these issues, Teen Pulse has great potential. If the publishers include longer articles and reduce the price slightly. Now, these are the suggestions being made by the candidate for the improvement of the magazine quality. It could easily become a favorite among students. So, you have to write very short review and also article, essay, other things in your exercise 6 because the word limit is just 120 to 160 words. It should be precise but full of meaning and thoughts and ideas. Be packed in fewest possible words. So you should choose short wording and express more and more thoughts. You can take few points and develop them well rather than taking so much points and not developing them properly in your writing activities. Thank you. So in the next video, I will share with you some important words, phrases and expressions that you can use for writing review and how you can begin each paragraph with. Thank you. Take care.